What's going on, everybody? PizzaMonger here. Today we're back. Special video. My hair's a mess today, so I'm wearing this to cover up something you do not want to see. Anyway, let's get started with 12 years ago, this year, there was a garden war. During that war, there were Cheetos. Chester Cheetah decided to collab with the war, and thus one plant and one zombie joined the fight. Dr. Chester for the zombie side, and Trista Chomper for the plant side, each with their own special abilities, powers, and perks. The reason I bring all this up is because today, I tried Cheetos for the first time, and rate the in-game Cheetos characters and their abilities. But without further ado, let's get to it. We actually have two little Cheetos here. Mini Cheetos and normal Cheeto Puffs. You know, personally, we're gonna start with the food review, and then we're gonna get to talking about characters and their abilities. Here we go. Here's the mini Cheeto Puff. One of the abilities. It actually looks like these Cheeto balls. It's like an ability. We're gonna be talking about. Wait, hold on. There you go. I would make a comment about doing this. They're surprisingly easy to chew. Like when you start chewing them, they just kind of crush. I mean crush. You know, this is probably something really obvious. You gotta understand. I've never been having this in my life, so you gotta understand. When I chew this, it just breaks apart into dust instantly. So that's kind of nice. Oh yeah, just like Doritos, you knew this were coming. Not much to get, but we're gonna get to those. Fun part. You know me, I don't open bags. I want to try. Not like this. How can you approach this? Do it like this. No. Okay. That. Help me. Anyway, just like, how the joke is like Doritos bags are like 3/4 of the bag is just air. Well, I'm not gonna see 3/4 they're just air. That's a bit harsh on this one, but you take a look for yourself. It's a fair bit of air. Fair bit. But I won't let it touch. It's about 1/4 of the bag. At least, maybe a third. We're talking like 35% of this. Maybe I'll say like 30% is air. But let's get started anyway, because we still got some reviewing to do of characters and abilities. Ooh, that's a big boy. Bigger than those. Somehow, I think the ones you just put in your mouth and just dumb, a little bit better personally. I mean, they taste the same. Yeah, I think these taste the same as those. Crazy. I just think it's more efficient. I don't know. You just put it in your mouth, you're dumb. This is good, but it's kind of like I'm not gonna eat. Granted, you're not supposed to eat 500 of these all at once, but I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, you want that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a very firm no. Anyway, I'm gonna try. Oh shoot. Oh boy. That's what you get. Oh no. Yep. Didn't miss that. Kinda did though. Stuck in my top mouth. I'll have to watch that later. Okay. Anyway, what do I think of the Cheetos characters in Garden Warfare? 12 years later, what do I think? I was 3 when it came out, so I wasn't playing that very much when I did play it. Because the thing is, right, is that they were like codes on Cheetos bags that you would redeem, but most of the time, apparently, so I've been told, they didn't work most of the time. And it's because of people just not getting their characters and stuff. They just released a free update where you can just log in and get them right there for free. It's kind of funny. That's how I got them, because, you know, I wasn't going to Target or something at the spoiled age of 3 buying Cheetos bags for my Xbox 360 game. I didn't do that, but I got them the boring way. Point is, how are they? There's something. Let's start with the plants. Save the better team for last. Chester Chomper. He's pretty cool. You'll see a picture of him up on screen, because fun fact, this video is being edited by someone else today. Good friend of mine. And here is the Chester Chomper. It's very awkward for me right now, but you'll see something right here. Hopefully. He's pretty cool. But what are his abilities? Here you go. Instead of goop, you know, spit goop, to make them easier, make them struggle to move, so you can eat them and chomp them. Well, the Chester goop is better. It does double damage, and it's also orange. Just like Cheetos. But on top of that, that's not all. You get the Chester weed, because you know there's the spike weed. And in Garden Warfare 2, it's a funny joke. Me, my mother do. Me and my mom. There's this vamp weed. We call it something funny. I don't think I can say it here. It's very funny though. It's not something you should do though. Don't do vamp weed. However, the Chester weed is probably the best one. Even better than vamp weed. Because it has sunglasses and it's orange. Just like Cheetos. Okay. But one more character and 3 abilities. This time. Dr. Chester, baby. For the zombies. What does he do? He shoots a Chester gun that shoots Cheeto cheese. Just like Cheetos. It's actually a better version of the scientist, because he does similar damage, not as much damage, but he has more ammo and faster reload, so I think it's better. But also, his abilities are even cooler than Chester Chompers, in my opinion. You get the Chester Ball, which it was like a block. It was like kind of like one of these actually. It's actually exactly like those, but it's kind of like a little bit of like black swirls, like kind of like, I don't know, kind of like not tie dye. I don't know. Like, oh, here's a picture of a Chester cheater ball that this Dr. Chester can throw. Ta-da! Here it is. Okay. See, now you know what I mean, because I cannot explain it very well. What it does, you throw it at a guy, or person, plant, whatever, it sticks to him, and it blows up, doing a cheesy amount of damage. It actually does more damage than the normal one. But also, you get the cheesy warp. So it's normally you get a warp that does a, kind of like a teleport. This one, instead of purple, it's orange and cheesy. Just like Cheetos. But on top of that, it gets you further whenever once the timer's up, once you get to your destination and you pop back into existence, you get a cheesy explosion. It's orange. Just like Doritos. Huh? But also, got one more ability. The Cheesy Cheetah Heal Station. I don't think that's actually its name, but it's something like that. This heal station, you know, plop it down, shoots a bunch of purple mist around, healing zombies. What's better? Purple mist or orange Cheeto mist? Now personally, my bet, my money is on the orange Cheeto mist. Why? It's orange. You know what else is orange? Cheetos. But on top of that, it heals faster, and it heals more efficiently. You know, healing output is better, and it also gives more health, like per tick, essentially. But all that is suffice to say, the Cheetos characters are peak. They're amazing. Just like Cheetos. However, I'm just thinking to myself, what people still bought bags for the codes, right? And sometimes they didn't work, but at the same time, you still paid money for them. Granted, you got the food. But what do you think you people bought it for? The Cheetos or the in-game content? If I were them, I would do it for in-game content. That's just me. But I would definitely with the Cheetos. Anyway, if I were them, I wouldn't be the most happy. I spent I probably spent money on several bags for all the characters, because it wasn't like you buy one bag and you get a code for all of it at once. You gotta buy I think one bag will have a code for one of the characters and another character for another code, and but each character does get the abilities. The abilities are not separate, luckily. Still, I would be a little annoyed if we just got everybody got for free after I spent a good amount of money on some Dorito bags, Cheetos bags, sorry. But anyway, who cares? I didn't buy any Cheetos bags. I was 3. What do you want from me? I don't have a debit card at 3. I don't have money at 3. But my mom would. But I didn't play the game then. So, she got lucky there. Isn't that right? Yeah. She's smiling, yes. Aww. We know they're peak, but what is the rating score? What do I rate them out of 10? What do you think? Dr. Chester, 10 out of 10. Chester Chomper, 10. All of the Chester Chomper abilities, 10. All of the Dr. Chester abilities, 10. Yeah. Yippee! Anyway, with that out of the way, I got a lot of Cheetos to eat. A lot of Cheetos. A lot of Cheetos to eat. So this is probably gonna be about 60% of my diet. 60 or 70, give or take. Our reporter is slightly smiling, and that's very concerning, because that was not funny. I did it as a test. If any of you watching were smiling or laughing at that, do better. I'm sorry, it's not funny. But with that being said, before we wrap this up, I just want to say, well, I like orange. I like orange Cheetos, as you can see. But you know what also I like? Orange phones. See? Somebody texted me. Oh, 4 minutes until downtime. Whatever that means. Anyway, I like orange on anything mostly. Aside from my skin. I don't really like orange on my skin. Because, I do know a person who's quite notorious for being orange. I wonder who that could be. He's not in the White House, is he? No, that couldn't be right. Who knows? Anyway, with that being said, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe. Do it. If you want to. Comment down below what you think. I want to hear positive things. With that being said, I think I've said that a lot of times. PizzaMonger out. You know what I gotta do? No.